So we get on the bus, and the bus is going to Manchester.
Yeah.
First. So how long was it? Like 5 hours?
It was like 5.5.
Plus a stop at this place.
Stop. Okay, we sat right next to the bathroom, which is a huge mistake. Oh my god. Literally, anytime someone opened that bathroom door, it smelled like sewage. Gagging sewage. And it was just... And then, like, more people started to fill up the bus. So...
That was so funny.
It was funny, though. It was honestly hysterical. But, like, people be opening that door for very long. Like, shut it! I mean, it's not hard. People would literally just hang the door open and not even close it. I'm like, are you nuts? Stuff's like splashing. I can't get into it. I really can't.
So we make it to Manchester.
Finally at Manchester. Then we have like an hour wait for our next bus. So we got on the bus going to Liverpool from Manchester. The bus ride was short, nothing major, but it was a long day, travel day on Christmas. And we were just ready to be at our place. So when we got there into Liverpool, we called a taxi. Well, actually we didn't call one because
We didn't have any cabs numbers.
So we found one on the street. So we got a cab, everything's good. We passed our place a couple times because we couldn't see it from the road.
Yeah, because it was dark at this point.
Yeah.
And there wasn't like a lit sign, so.
No, but we finally arrived. Everything's good. We walked down the cobble road.
But we got there and the place was super cute.
We were starving, so I started cooking dinner while she did a room tour, which you guys are gonna see.
Hey guys, so it's Christmas night and we are staying in this cutest little alpaca farmhouse thing, and we're gonna give you a tour of it because it's so cute and little. So I am in the bathroom right now. Got a shower, sink, toilet. That doesn't have blinds on it though, which is weird. And then when we come out here, we see Caitlin cooking.
Attempting to. What do you mean?
Cooking us Christmas dinner, some nice pasta. And we have all the kitchen area. Those are what the doors look like to get in. It's really cool from outside, but we'll show you that tomorrow because it's cold and dark. And you have a little seating area and the bed. It's so cute and little. And there are like alpacas right out the window, which you can't see right now. But maybe tomorrow we will show you. So, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! After done eating, we make our dinner. It was like pasta with like garlic bread. Pretty good actually for us. And then it wasn't getting any warmer, so I had to call up the people that we were staying at their place, and I was like, the heat's not working, like, this
We're
thing,
freezing.
yeah, this thing. And let me tell you, it was cold, like unbearably cold. We wouldn't have been able to spend the night if we didn't get
it was very, very cold. And the woman came and she brought in like a space heater thing for us.
Yeah.
So Christmas night, we try to FaceTime our parents, but we don't have like great Wi-Fi, so it's coming in like spotty. But it was still nice to see like our family on Christmas.
I feel like we were still part of Christmas. But we're tired.
Because while we were eating dinner, they were having like lunch.
Yeah.
So this is the day after Christmas, which we thought shops would be reopening by now, but they weren't.
And it was a really, like, nasty day out. It was rainy and foggy. And we were supposed to go back into Liverpool to see some sights, but we decided not to do that. And
We were just going to hang out.
We were starving, and so we tried to venture off into town where they have shops and stuff. Everything was closed except for this one restaurant that was, like, a restaurant inn place. And so we got to eat lunch there, which was really delicious.
Really good.
Really delicious.
Yeah.
And then we went back to the place, hung around, got to see some of the alpacas and the donkeys and the dog and the chickens.
Super cute.
Yeah. And then we just made the pasta, leftover pasta from the night before, called it another night. So the next morning I call, and then now this is 2 days after Christmas. So things should be back up and running. So I call a cab company 2 hours before we wanted to leave, and I ordered a cab to the place we were staying. Go outside.
Because it's hard to find, so we were like,
yeah,
we'll wait out there so they know that, like, this is where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, and, like, I gave them the time to come get us, like, 2 hours before, and, like, no one's showing up. 30 minutes later, no one's there. I call again, and they said that, oh, I never called, like, there was no history of that, and I was like, well, I did call, and I've been staying on the call for 30 minutes, and I need a taxi to this location. Another 30 minutes go by, no taxi.
And we're thinking, like, maybe they just can't find it. So we walk over to the place where we had the food the day before.
Yeah, even though it was off a main road.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't off, like, some side back.
But we thought because we'd go to, like, the restaurant and then we could say the name of the restaurant as, like, our address. And that did work, but we had to call a third time.
Yeah. I was getting really hostile, too. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, in those such situations, like, Caitlin's a different person. Like, I do not want to have to call again. Do you understand? Because you're paying for a service, like, you need to have the service done.
And then the guy came and took us back.
2 minutes later came, and, like, so total waiting outside was, like, an hour and 15 minutes. Cap.
Yeah.
And so we got to Liverpool, and we found this bag drop-off place so you can store your luggage while you walk around town.
Because we wanted to explore Liverpool.
Yeah, because we were leaving later in the day on a train, so we had nowhere to store our bags. So we dropped our bags off at this place. Really nice, actually. Mm-hmm. And then we went to the Beatles Museum area.
We saw the Beatles Museum.
Yeah.
It was nice. We already know, like, we're big Beatles fans, so we already know, like, all of the information.
I didn't see one piece of information that was new, that we didn't already know.
Yeah, but that's just because our dad's, like, obsessed.
Yeah, but, like, still, like, I don't know, that's their birthplace. Like, you know, that's where they're from. That's where they started.
Like, I don't know, I feel like their lives have been studied so much that, like, there's nothing, like, you know.
Then we went into, like, this taco place to pass more time because we have time before our train. And we really didn't want to do anything outside. It was, like, super cold now. And
it was super rainy.
Yeah,
like, it was
the weather was
raining.
really nasty. Like, our whole trip, actually, the weather was really nasty.
Yeah, we had one good day in London.
One. But, so we just kept bouncing around to restaurant eating and sparing more time. We were literally stuffed. Stuffed.
Yeah. But then later that day, we got our luggage and caught a train to London.
Which was like 3 hours. And then we stop at our Airbnb. Like, we go straight to our Airbnb because it's nighttime now. And we're opening up the door. And we see a walk up the stairs. And, like, yeah, I didn't think it'd be on the first floor. Granted that. But on that Airbnb site, it says handicap accessible. And they say nothing about a walk-up.
So we thought maybe some sort of elevator. I don't know.
And we already knew we were staying in a private room there. We already know we would be a private room, but I thought it would be like the host would be staying at their house and we'd be in like a spare bedroom because that's what we agreed upon. But when we got there, up the first flight of stairs, and you turn a corner and then there's 2 bedrooms and then another flight of stairs, which our bedroom was on the second flight.
Of course, so we're lugging our stuff
and then
up.
3 more bedrooms on the second floor with only 1 bathroom with a toilet and then another bathroom with a toilet and a shower for all these people, and it's up to 4 people within a room. And we thought it was just going to be like somebody's apartment and then a spare room that we're just like renting out, not like a whole bunch of spare rooms.
But it makes sense because it was mad cheap.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it's also like they didn't say that.
So that night we didn't do anything in London, did we?
We went to dinner.
We went to dinner.
Down the street. And it was good.
But then the next day we started exploring London. And we went to like this breakfast place waiting for the London Eye to open because that was our first activity. Mm-hmm. And she's been on the London Eye before, but I haven't, so it was my first time. And it was really, really cool. I like that it doesn't stop when you have to walk on.
You like that part.
Yeah. It's like all the other Ferris wheels, it's totally lame. They stop and wait for you to get on. But like this one, no, it's too good for that. And it like keeps spinning, so you have to walk it on as it's spinning. It's pretty cool. And you get like a really nice view of the city. And then what else did we do that day?
Honestly, London is a big blur for me. I'll tell you honestly, like, it's honestly a big blur. Like, I feel like we were doing good in Edinburgh, like, and then, like, Liverpool-ish.
We started to lose steam a little bit.
But, and, like, I was starting not to feel good. Like, her cold was ending, mine was starting. And, yeah, no, it was kind of, like, just blurred together.
And that day we did do the bakery bus tour.
Yeah, we did do that.
Which was really
nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that you didn't have to be outside.
Yeah, and taking a tour.
Yeah, so we got to see all the sights, and we were eating, like,
and
cute little food and not getting wet.
Yeah.
So that was actually, like, one of my best Hollywood experiences.
That was, like, our top day, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then we went to this really nice restaurant, Sketch, for dinner, and it was really nice.
It was very high-end. I don't know what made us think we were ballers like this, but we spent a mad amount of money on food.
Yeah, we really did. I think we did that because my last trip to London was really bad. Like, people bad, food bad. I mean, food, like, really bad. And
she went on a school trip with her high school.
Yeah, so when I went there last, I just had a really bad experience. And I actually never planned on going back.
But I wanted to.
But I also wanted to. And I was like, we need to schedule events. We're doing exactly what we want.
Yep. But we had the good dinner. And then later that night, we saw the palace and everything, which was what I wanted to do. And then we got some hot chocolate at this place, and like a whole new meaning to hot chocolate. Like, it was chocolate that was hot. Like, it was chocolate that was heated up.
So it just melted down chocolate, like with nothing in it. It just straight melted down chocolate.
No water, no milk, no nothing. It was straight chocolate.
You could get like certain sizes, and we got like the smallest size. It was like a shot size. And
still couldn't finish
it.
It was so much chocolate. Like, literally so chocolate overdose.
Like pure chocolate too, like.
So the next day we decided that because we wanted souvenirs and our bags were already overweight, that we were gonna get another suitcase and just like fill it up and pay for that suitcase. So we spent most of the morning trying to find a suitcase that wasn't like a total rip-off and wasn't like those mini ones, because we wanted like one that we might be able to use again.
In the future, yeah. So we're not like just
wasting it. Yeah. So we did end up finding one.
It took us so long to find one because
it did.
All those shops like go on holiday during Christmas. Like, everything is shut down. They shut down so early at night too.
So after we found the luggage, we decided to stop by Neil's yard, which was just this little super cute like corner area. There wasn't a lot to do there, but it was super cute. It was like flowery and colorful. It was aesthetic. And then we went to the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory tea party. Which was good, I guess.
I think that one was like our most waste of money.
It was definitely our least favorite.
Yeah.
And then we went to dinner at this pizza place. And it was 6 o'clock. And he was closing at 6 o'clock. And we're like, what? It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
For dinner? But he was like, no, I'll feed you. I was like, thanks.
Yeah. Everything was like closed. It doesn't make sense, but maybe it's just because it's a holiday. Even though like they stretch Christmas like the
whole week. Yeah.
Like after. Like we'll be back mid-January.
Yeah. So our last full day in London was spent first by going to the Tower Bridge and seeing that, so we can see like all the monuments and stuff. Big Ben was actually under scaffolding because they were like doing construction or something, which is kind of disappointing, but better luck next time. And then we went to another tea party, but this was the Mad Hatter's tea party.
We really enjoyed
this one. We really liked this one.
We loved it.
It was super cute.
The food was good.
Oh,
the matched the theme.
Oh, those cookies were so good.
I would go back there, honestly. It was really good.
Very good.
It was really good. And matched our theme. And then after that, we headed over to
Abbey Road, which was kind of a mess.
A mess.
I just think there needs to be some sort of organization that goes on with that.
They just don't let any, like, it is chaos.
It's a very busy road as well, and you have a lot of tourists, like a lot of
It's
tourists.
an actual road. People are driving it constantly, and like so many tourists like jumping in front of cars, and with all the traffic and all the people, it took us so long.
It was honestly dangerous because the road was very busy.
And like some people were like really rude, like skipping through your pictures on purpose and like just being so obnoxious. And it was one of those things that like that was the only reason I would come back to London, England at all. Like I missed this on my last trip and I was so disappointed. And I really, really wanted to go. That's okay. But like it was packed. So like if you're gonna go there, like crack of dawn or maybe like sunset, like late at night, but right as the sun's going down.
I don't know.
And people are like, I don't know, so rude. It's like, okay. Thanks.
So after that whole ordeal, we went to this hot chocolate place that was close by, and it was like hot chocolate but with this like marshmallow on top that was ginormous.
And it just like pierced through the marshmallow and the chocolate squirts everywhere. Like, oh my god.
It was a lot of
so
marshmallow,
funny,
but it was
though.
so good.
It was good.
But that was our last full day in London, and the next day we were leaving. So we went to the airport and got on our flight. Was that delayed? I can't remember.
Honestly, I don't know. Was it delayed? I'm not sure. We checked an extra bag. I was feeling so sick.
Yeah,
I was
she
like
was under the
really,
weather at that point.
Really sick. Really not feeling good. And we had a 9-hour flight
To Charlotte.
Charlotte.
And then from Charlotte to JFK.
And we were supposed to be landing in JFK at midnight on
New Year's Day.
And we landed a little bit before then.
So we watched the ball drop as we were at baggage claim.
Yeah. Which I thought that was something special. I don't know.
Yeah. And then we
we got a cab to our dad's office because he has an office in the Bronx. And we spent the night there because like it's now 2 a.m. and we're like shot. And then we wake up at like 5 or 6 and I drive home.
Yeah.
Which is like an hour from the Bronx, so that was the end of our long story.
That was our trip to the British Isles.
Yeah.
It was fun, it was.
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway from this in general is that even if it's going to cost you more to get a direct flight,
It's worth it.
It's
worth
worth
it.
it.
Definitely figured that one out the hard way.
Like 3 flights and a train ride in a day, it's not Gucci for anybody.
No.
At all. Like, that's just acting to not feel well.
Yeah.
And
So, yeah, that was probably the biggest lesson.
yeah. And to pack more things within a carry-on.
Yes.
Like that you can have
Yes.
for the
In
day.
case it does
Yeah.
get lost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know you can't like carry on like bathroom products, but at least like a full outfit or 2 with shoes.
Yeah.
That way you're only going out and buying like a few things, not everything.
That really got us.
So we had fun. We're excited for the next trip. Where will it be?
We don't know.
So,
But we'll see you then.